Welcome back, everyone. So let's jump right into Xcode. So I added mine to the dock right here. You can pretty much put it wherever. You can put it over here or wherever you feel more comfortable. So the first thing, I know this might look a little intimidating. When I first saw it, I was definitely intimidated. Coming from Python, I was just like, what the hell is this? But anyways, so this is just some of the projects I'm working on or we're playing with. You can see I gave it some weird names. You can see my app right here. Click and code. This is a symbol. Uh, but that's not why we're here. So the first thing you can see is we can get started with a playground where pretty much you get like a plain area to write code. And the name of the code that we write, the programming language name is Swift. So yeah, so eventually it will just all come to you. Don't worry. Then here you can create a project where this is pretty much what you will use when you're making your apps. And clone an existing project, it's pretty much you can get another project and you can use stuff off the internet inside your project. I'm trying to keep things simple. I'm pretty sure. Sorry for the people who love the terminologies, but I really believe everyone can code and I want everyone to code. But for now, let's just click on here, create a new Xcode project. Yep, loading. Okay, so now we're inside Xcode. You see all these different things. As I said, I was intimidated too. It gets easier, I promise you, with practice and a lot of failure, but it gets easier. So these are the options for what you can build for iOS, and every single app use these. On your Apple phone, use this system. You can build watchOS, tvOS, macOS, cross-platform. But for us, we'll be focusing on iOS. So click on iOS, make sure that's selected, click on single view app. You can make games, augmented reality, all of those. But for now, let's just click on single view app and next. So we're gonna give our project a name. I'll call this, this is always the hardest thing. Oh, learning Swift. Yeah. And then you would put your team name here, or pretty much just put your name here. It might be a little bit different. I've just been using it for a while. If you can't, just put none. It should still be fine. Organization name can be just your name. This is pretty much like your ID for your organization. So it would look something like this. It's a way how Apple can identify your app from other stuff. Anyways, not that. Don't worry about it too much for now. Just fill out the information. So put your name here, and you can put your last name here, and then just whatever you decide to name your app. These are some stuff. Make sure all of these are unchecked. You don't need these yet. We'll deal with that in a later course. And then click next. Sometimes you move slow. Save the project in wherever you want to save it and just click create. Of course, it's taking its time. Well, it's pretty much building, getting the stuff ready for, the regular template things that we would use for the project. And then it's about to show. Cool. So as I mentioned, here we have the bundle identifier, where you pretty much took your last name and the name of your project. And this is what Apple uses to identify your application. Don't worry about this stuff right now. This is just some more information which Apple would use. And then over here, we have like all the stuff that you will be using. As I said, when I first saw this, I was intimidated too. Don't worry. It gets easier, I promise. So what we're gonna do is, so over here, these are just all your files, app delegate, view controller. The main one we're gonna be using for it in the next video would just be main.storyboard. And you can get rid of some of this if you want some more space, like this. Or you can get rid of this. Let me just maximize this, sorry. And then you can get the bottom part by just pressing this. And then next we're gonna go into the storyboard. And pretty much a storyboard is where like you design the app like drag and drop like the stuff you would want to be on the app. So it's pretty much like you're making the layout, you could say. The right name for this is you're making the user interface. But as I said, I want you to like, I'm gonna use simple terminologies for now, so it's easier for you to understand. And right here you can see it, pretty much like a rough template, empty iPhone screen, and you can pick different ones, all different types. But that's it for now. Um, don't feel bad. You can always go back. When I was learning Swift, I used to always go back on my videos. Sometimes I miss what the person was saying or I didn't understand. And feel free to go back five, start all over. It's fine. The most important thing is you get it. All right, cool. Have a good day.